restart the stream, just the recording. Now we're gonna go northern. Oh, we don't even need to go to northern center area. This book right here.
Oh, right.
We are
Book.
going
That's
to
right.
Zarkabard.
We're going to have a hard time clicking this. Oh my god, I got it on the first try.
Pretty sure it's part of Forgandi. No, that's Voldonia. Look, there's Goma.
And Dunadi.
My brother wants me to go to the movies with him tonight, but I told him no. I don't feel like going out, and I already promised you and Piamet I would do stuff tonight.
Mm.
Alright, so we are going to be heading north here. I hope so too, I guess. I don't know.
Aw. She said that Selena says this. He said he hasn't done job quests in a bit because he was having fun questing, quote. Well, I told him he'd have more fun as a black mage.
Yeah, he should at least get the, unlock the black mage.
I mean, I understand that, but he will be killing things a lot quicker if he had the job soul equipped. How much int do you get from that? Isn't it like 10?
Yeah, something like that. But hey, at least he's having fun. Yeah, I could like some things you need to go out and do, like get food. That's important, CJ. But then there's stuff that yeah, like I want to go out to the movies, but I don't want to go tonight, kind of deal.
You can go to the movies with your brother on Friday to go see 10 Cloverfield Lane, and then me and Carrie will also go.
Actually, I'm going to the movies on Thursday with Gary. I got the day off.
Well, fuck.
And we're gonna go see Batman vs Superman.
Ah, yes. The Batman versus the Superman.
Okay, so everybody I know that's watched the trailers has said that they do not like Lex Luthor. But you know what? The guy they got playing him, I think he looks like he'll be good.
I think he will be good. Jesse, isn't that what's his name? Jesse Eisenberg or something?
Something like that. He has like a different look than the usual
Yeah, he
Lex
has
Luthor.
hair, but like, so what?
The voice and the way he talks in the trailer tells me, yeah,
He's I think like he's the guy who is like making me think, I would watch that. Maybe not in theaters, but I would watch it for that, for his character. My parents said they saw him in that like movie where he plays like the what's it called? American, like where he's like the spy that he doesn't know kind of thing.
I'm not entirely sure, but yeah.
With that girl from Twilight, Kristen something or other.
Kristen Stewart? Yeah, I haven't
They
seen
said that was his. They said that was his best movie ever. They said he was really good in it, and they said it was a good movie. So I'll have to see it sometime.
Yeah, watching Batman vs Superman though, I just the trailer alone, I'm like, you know what? He doesn't look like the traditional Lex Luthor, but the way he talks and acts, he makes a pretty good bad guy just from that alone.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be wrong in the rest of his scenes, but
Yeah. Oh my god, I've been here before. Wait, have I?
all right. So I don't know exactly how to get through here, but I was here.
Yeah. This is one of the places I noticed had like a long time ago when I was leveling. I noticed that this is a place I could level, but these mobs were very strong for whatever reason.
This is where I got the snow lilies. I didn't go past this small little area we're in now. But check it out when we get past here. You'll see. But this place is cool. Look over there, in the direction Miro's facing.
Yeah.
It's like a giant sheer cliff wall.
Yeah.
It's ladysatana.
I went in here and I was like, well, I don't know how to get anywhere, so uh-oh.
Yeah, I go by a snoll. Let's kill it.
What? I think I did actually.
But, yeah, so I don't like Superman as a character at all. Just gonna throw that out there. But if I did watch anything that had to do with Superman, it would have to be Man of Steel. That was probably my favorite Superman movie. Even though I still dislike large parts of that movie as well.
Man of Steel was like the reboot?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was decent. I don't remember much about it because like I saw that movie like at someone's apartment during a blizzard, and then I ended up having to stay there because we couldn't like leave. It was like too blizzardy. And so like we were drinking and I don't really remember much of the movie at all.
Kill that,
This
please.
guy's gonna try and fight you.
Yeah, I'm looking for lady. Oh, there. I was like, I lost Lady Satana.
Miss.
Anyway, the thing is, the reason I like Man of Steel is the fucking thing is he's actually fighting people that can actually fight him. Like Lex Luthor can't fucking fight Superman. Like all he ever does is real estate schemes that somehow Superman gets involved in and has to stop him. And despite being a rare fucking rock, Lex Luthor has a weird propensity for finding kryptonite and then failing anyway.
I love how kryptonite is an actual element.
Yeah.
I think, or it's like an actual compound that
It's
exists.
yeah.
But I don't think it's anything like. I don't think it's even green.
Well, it's funny though. It's just like kryptonite is a piece of their planet, so why is it fatal to him?
I don't know. I think it was that it saps his power, and I don't know that kryptonite. I don't know that. I mean, I don't know much about Superman, but my assumption is that they weren't superpowered on their planet.
Yeah, that's what I think as well.
Like that's what kept them in check. And when he came to Earth, the sun is what powers him, right? And
Yeah.
so if there's a piece of his planet, it kind of like sucks his power out.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh.
I don't know much about Superman other than he was very badly written. Though apparently he was created by a Canadian.
Ah.
Oh, funny story about Deadpool. So Deadpool, the movie, a lot of it was written by Ryan Reynolds, but much of it was edited and adjusted by I don't know her name, but there's a woman.
Oh, the movie was made by like written by Ryan Reynolds?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I did not know that. That's cool.
But what's funny about it is the woman went to the movies with Ryan Reynolds, and they got separated briefly at the opening.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy was talking to her and explaining to her things about Deadpool. And she's just like, yeah, no, I didn't know that. Okay.
Just playing it. That's awesome.
He was mansplaining Deadpool to her.
You are a lady, therefore you do not know anything about that. Wow, it's snowy in here. Well, if I didn't have this weather, I have it now, but I did.
It's double ice.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I thought this place would be cool when we got here, and it kind of is. I mean, yeah, it's looks a lot like Zarkabard, but it's like got a different feel to it.
The feel of Hoth.
Yeah. If you look behind you, you can see that sheer cliff.
And I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
How'd Lady Satana go? Oh, back this way. Man, I am eager to get Chains of Promathia done just because I want to see what happens. But at the same time, my god, this one chapter takes forever. But it's so interesting.
Yeah.
We're still on chapter 5. I can't even see the ridges in the ground. Makes it easier when we have a guide.
Yes.
Ish. It's less easy when our guide loses their way, though. But that's okay, it's understandable because this is a snowy wasteland. Oh wow, there's a lot of home points here. Like if you open your map, you can see all the home points.
Yeah, I remember seeing them when I came here for the first time for like 2 seconds. I was like, that's a lot of home points. How do I get to them? I don't know. And everything was like way higher level than me except for the very starting area. So I was like, maybe I
Yeah.
should just not level here.
Alright, let's see. Are we trying to fall down one of these holes?
I don't know. Ah, out of the snow.
And into the ice cave.
Literally, the floor is just made of ice. How are we running on this?
We have cleats.
Uh, that reminds me. So I have to get new sneakers because the sneakers that I have like no traction on them whatsoever. So when it gets warmer, um, I can't like safely ride my bike with them on because my feet, if I something bad, like I can do fine if I'm just riding, but if something happens where I have to do something really quickly, or if I have to stop or whatever, my feet are just gonna fly off my pedals
That's true.
because they have no traction. So I have to like just, I mean, I haven't bought new sneakers in several years, so that's probably why. But now I have to buy them. So I guess I'll go to the store one of these weekends. Maybe it's in the city though, where I get my shoes at the New Balance store. So
Those are
either I have
CJ
to go
stores.
today or another day. Ah, CJ. Ah, fucking snoll or whatever's hitting me.
It's
That's a
not.
bat. Just came out of nowhere. An S bat.
Alright, Snoll. You want this? Alright, let's do this. That's right, you're getting punched in the face. You can't match these moves. Oh, double critical hit. How do you like that? Dead. What? You haven't killed the S-Bat yet.
Oh, you came up and punched it, and I couldn't even eviscerate it.
I hit it 4 times. Why are we going back this way? I feel like we don't know our way through here.
Who does know their way through here? That's the question.
I have an idea of which way we need to go. Hear me out here. Alright. J10. Well, J10's way over on the other side, so I have an idea.
Where did ladysatana go? Back in the cave?
Yeah. I don't want to target this. I don't want to go back down into the cave. There's a path up on top of the ridge that leads off to the side. So if we go to that path, I feel like we'd freeze to death out here. Okay, so if going through the sheer cliff wall is not the correct path, I think where we need to go is back up this path here. Are we being chased by a buffalo?
Probably, maybe.
Doesn't look like it. Alright. So when I was last leveling here, I did see a path up here. Well, not leveling, but hunting snow lilies. The tigers, for whatever reason, drop snow lilies.
The tiger is now running after ladysatana.
Alright, we can turn and help ladysatana here in a moment. The tiger has fallen. Alright, somewhere up here there was a path. Pretty sure. Yeah, the path right here. Silly's so cold he's shivering in real life.
What?
Oh wow.
Don't do that.
Too late, it's done. Haha! I did it! I found it. Mirad. Alright, yes, Matt, let's do this.
Just smacking ladysatana.
I'll just catch up and punch it when I get to it. I'm gonna punch it. What was that? Extenturator. That was cool. So go get that ability.
No.
That's probably the merit point one. Aha, now we're in J10. Almost. That's the next one over. No, I didn't get it.
Ah!
There's a home point at the top of this path, so that's where I'm going. What's that? That is a Brontotar. Alright. In Blizzard. That's rude. Giant buffalo. Looks to be about the same size as the other buffalo. Alright. Looks like Brontotar wants to fight.
No.
How do you like being critical so much?
I almost took my weapons out.
Almost took your weapons out. Not quite, but almost.
Oh!
You get a giant buffalo?
I fell in a fall.
Oh,
I fell in
okay.
a hole.
That's not good.
Wait, does this blow me back up? No? Okay. I was hoping it would. Maybe it will if I stand in it. It blows again. I don't know. And now it's not blowing again, so I can't test it.
Oh, good thing Pinhead didn't hear that. I'm pretty sure that might be the hole we were supposed to fall down. I don't know though. Alright,
Well, at least I'm getting limit points from you two. Fighting things.
wait there. I'm gonna go see if there's.
Okay. The wind does not blow me back up to the top. Ladysatana jumped down.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a home point. I think it might actually be down there. Hey, where'd you guys go? I see you.
We fell in a hole, yeah.
Where's Ladysatana?
Ahead of us this way.
Is that the way Ladysatana went?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, well, we'll find out soon. Oh, yeah, okay.
Weapons out!
I like how I critical so much.
I critical. Limit points, yeah.
This is yet another map that is just chock full of random paths that you can't see, so that having a map is completely irrelevant. There's a home point here, though. Ooh, okay, hang on. Bear Claw Pinnacle. Not sure if I should hang on.
What?
Enter the battlefield. We gotta summon Ayame and Iron Eater.
Oh yeah, why?
Apparently it provides additional dialogue at battle's end.
Your dialogue.
I am. Flames for the dead.
Flames for the flames.
Magical barrier prevents you from moving any closer.
You made it, silly! Just in time, too! You're about to be the lucky recipient of Lady Prisha's punishment and pain special. So this is the Beastman barrier I've heard so much about. Step aside and watch a professional at work. What you gonna do, little lady? What?
Alright.
Guess that's a secret. How are we supposed to fight on this? There's like holes everywhere. Whoa, get it out of this place! Why did the Beastman bring that chunk of magicite here? Poor bastard who found it would have been pretty messed up, I'd say. I suppose you wouldn't know too much about that particular chunk of magicite. The emptiness sealed within made it unique. You've heard about the magicite known as the Star of Technesium, right? And I bet you know that a piece of it was stolen and sold to Bastok before the war, too, right? Well, an allied expedition came here to the Northlands 30 years ago bearing that chunk of magicite. Its members were poisoned by the voice of darkness sealed within the stone. Give in to thy desires. Return to thy true self. That voice beckons to the darkness within us over and over. That's why the members of the expedition went a little loopy. You can't really blame them, though. I mean, you would too if the Twilight God was whispering in your ear. The voice of Prometheus. What the? You eavesdropping again? You must tell me more of this tale. Why does its headgear change? It used to be red. I am Louverance N. Mistal. Franc Mage N. Mistal, Royal Knight and member of the Allied Expedition, was my grandfather. Oh, so that's which one you are. In that case, I know all about you, too. So, you finally come back. Did you manage to avenge your grandfather's death? How do you know about that? Could it be that you're... You got it, buddy. It's your unlucky day. I'm Prish, and this here's Silly. You too. I bet you've heard that nobody knows what to make of us, huh? But, as that doesn't bother me one bit, you shouldn't let it bother you either. What I want to hear is the lowdown on the big boss behind the Kindred of the Northlands. The Mithra seem to think that it's Promathia, but I know better than that. So, what the hell is it? He's called the Divinity of Darkness by the Beastmen, apparently. I returned here to investigate that very fact. The legends of the Northern Islands tell that the Divinity of Darkness slumbers in this land. At some time in the past, the Shadow Lord followed the voice of this sleeping deity to its source. His actions, led by the powerful stone in the possession of the Shadow Lord, the Divinity of Darkness created an army of demons to enter the service of his visitor. I think I'm starting to get it now. The being who the Beastmen call Promathia is actually... Tell me, I must know the truth.
Prish!
Wait, be on your guard. There's something strange afoot. Back to the abyss, foul beast!
Alright, let me quickly summon Ayame and Iron Eater. What? Music stopped. Heard.
Silly, I knew you were tough. That guy definitely has an eye for adventurers. Talk about dumb luck.
What did we do? What happened to the resting place of the sleeping god? Oh, ladysatana killed it. Okay.
Uleguerand. Oh, you know of the divinity said to slumber here.
There should be an enormous crystal of darkness here. It can't be the beastman deity you speak of.
Oh.
Is that? Stay back! The voice of darkness will have you. I will never forget that stone. It is the magistrate that drove the Allied expedition members to madness.
That stone is responsible for my grandfather's fate?
No!
You've come back. Welcome home, my little lost magicite.
Prish? I must follow my friend. I must learn the truth. Miro, I shall see you back at Bastock. May the light of Altana guide you on your journey.
How come they all get to go after her and then we have to just leave?
So yeah, fuck off.
Solanus is now a black mage.
Excellent. Alright, well the boss we would have had to fight would be Snoll Sar. It's dead. Alright.
Excellent. We did a good job. We killed it without even having to see it.
We'll go back to Sid. Alright, so there's no map for this area. Let's see if there's a home point out here. I have no idea where I'm going, I'm just kind of running.
It's okay, I'm following you.
If there's a home
Yep.
point.
Yep. Yep.
Because there's like 50,000 home points, right? And I appeared near none of them, so. Warp ring it is!
Items need to appear. Oh, that's not the right item.
Well, good job, ladysatana. In the future, though, try not to aggro it, because we need we need to get this stuff on stream. here, we're going to go back to the metalworks, and then we're going to start the last path. We obviously won't be able to finish that before 4, but we're going to try and make as much headway as we can.
To the best start.
Metalworks. Let's go to home point 1. Teller, Quicksort. Hey, that guy that's usually waiting there is not there anymore. Hi, Bear. Patricius. I love how the Galka and Ro are different races, yet they use the same fucking naming scheme for both of them.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Well, though Ro generally have like weird ass sounding names though, like Blowfoot Footswing.
yeah, but then they also have ones that have titles like Silent
That's
Mountain
true.
and Strong River. Alright, let's talk to Sid.
Alright, Sid, you little shit. Ulmia, who is that with you? They're not.
Yes, they are the Mithrin Sin Hunters, the trackers who have come to our land to find Prish.
Mithrin Sin Hunters? Then Prisha's already been punished?
Of course not, Master Sid. However, we were able to find her. But now she's gone again, and she took the Magicite with her.
The Magicite? Fill me in on the details, Ulmia. I see. I didn't realize that the Tavnasia's Magicite was that powerful or that dangerous. So, it was the energy from that stone that affected the members of the multinational expedition. It invaded their hearts and minds, ultimately driving them to do the unspeakable.
Exactly. Our country's representatives on the expedition found a shard of Magicite and brought it back to our homeland. It was then that we, too, realized its terrifying power. However, we were never told where that shard came from. Further Mithrin expeditions were sent to the Northlands to investigate the stone's origins, but they were unsuccessful. No, it was a completely different investigation that led us to the answer. While searching for the relic in the dragon stolen from the temple of Uglepe, we found that we were looking for. You met with Prish and Cardinal Midorian in the Tavnasian Cathedral? After a bit of persuasion, the Cardinal showed us what they call the Star of Tavnasia. In other words, Magicite. We told her of the terrible power that the Magicite contained, and demanded that she dispose of it somewhere that it would never be seen again. However, the Cardinal would not listen to reason. She would only say that the stone was necessary to wake the gods from their eternal slumber.
Wake the gods? But that's...
I could not bring myself to believe Miss Shikari's words either, not until I heard the same story from the Sindorian Cathedral. The hymns of the Tavnasian choir would sing. Their words possessed the power to bring the gods back to life.
A stone? A song? Wait, that song Prish sang to help Celtius escape, is that the same song? And so, the whole song has been recited?
No, there is a 5th verse, and only the sleeping gods know it. However, if one were to inquire with the god that recently awoke in the Uleguerand Range, it is only a matter of time before the 5th and final verse is sung. Or possibly the woman in Celt. No, I cannot trust you with that information. Good day.
Selbina?
Master Sid, I will continue my search for Prish with the 3 Mithrin trackers.
Whoa, hold on there, Ulmia. The trackers are only looking for Prish so they can, punish her. To ensure her safety, we have to find Prish before those frisky felines do. This is just between you and me, but I've already talked things over with some of my acquaintances in the Tenshoto and Nord. They're scouring the continent for any information on our blue-haired princess. If they find anything, we'll be the first to know. That's why you need to stick around, so you can be here where that info comes in.
Thank you, Master Sid, for everything.
And to top that off, we've got a first-class adventurer on our side. Isn't that right, Silly and Miro? She's gonna go to find out if Uleguerand has discovered anything of interest. I'm still not too sure why Prish would just run off with the fragment of the Star of Tepnasia, but I'll bet my apron that it has something to do with that boy Celtius. If Tenzen returns and we can catch that so-called Keeper of the Apocalypse in Mavapolis, the clouds covering this mystery we're knee-deep in just might clear up. Silly, Miro, Tenzen said he was heading to the Lathian Plateau to find Carbuncle. If you hurry, you might be able to meet up with him.
Excellent, and that's where we're gonna start. We gotta talk to him again and pick that though.
What a shit bucket. So, what are we gonna do? The only thing was Tenzen. He said something about going to ask the assistance of Carbuncle.
Alright. So from here, we are going to be going to click on Tenzen's path. And we are going to G6 at the Lathian Plateau, where you met Carbuncle and I Can Hear a Rainbow if you unlock Summoner. Well, I did that, but you did not.
That's right. The fire weather betrays me.
It does. Alright, let's go to Lathian Plateau. We can only get there via book because we don't have Teleport Hala. It is how it goes, I'm afraid. I would have guessed that the book straight to Lathian Plateau would be just as fast as the Ardell Caves, though. But we can use the one at Ardell's Caves, that's fine. So Silly, we finished 2 out of the 3 paths today.
I finished 8 of the 9 paths.
What about the Sage of the 6 paths?
That's right. That's the one.
Get teleportation assistance, we're gonna go to Ardell Caves, which I'm pretty sure is in Zolkheim? Yes. Alright, so I will see you out in Lathian. Lathane. Ladysatana. Took Lisa that 3 days to get fire. Now keep in mind, I'm gonna guess Ladysatana probably checked far more often than you do.
Mm-hmm. I check once a day.
You should just leave the game on.
I think it logs me out if I do that. I've never been able to successfully stay in, you know?
Okay, so most of the time the game does log me out, but there's been some days where I forgot to log out and it just left me logged in.
Hmm.
That's happened twice. Out of the 5 times that I've forgotten to log out. I remember this place.
That's right. You had that quest.
Yeah, where we fought the Fungars and they almost killed us.
I remember we went into the caves and fought the crabs and they did kill us multiple times.
Ah, Citizen Snips. Hey, look, it's Dufresne.
It's my best friend. You have to turn off idle. How do I do that? Not that I really care about staying logged in, but I don't know how to turn that off.
You can just log in from work and just, run your character back and forth.
Yeah, right. Just poop back and forth forever. Settings, auto. I don't know how to find that out, but I'll go to my configuration and figure
Wolf
it
zombie.
out.
Is that rare? I don't remember there being wolf zombies here.
Miscellaneous. Wait, where did you go? I lost you. There you are.
Skeleton
There,
warriors
maybe
here
it's
too.
'cause it's nighttime.
Yeah, well, I've been here like a ton, even at nighttime. Global. Alright, so we gotta get over to around this mountain, I'm pretty sure.
Auto disconnect off. There we go. Found it.
Alright,
Mine
so
said after 20 minutes. I know for a fact you can just stay logged into Final Fantasy XIV indefinitely because Mira does it all the time.
shut up. Ah, then people talk to me and I'm just AFK for like 15 hours. Alright.
Click the question mark.
It says, please note there are many cutscenes involved with this quest that have nothing to do with this mission. If you get a cutscene here that does not include Tenzen, you have received the wrong one.
All right.
Alright, let's see here. Let me click it first just to... Miro! Well, I'm sure you're in the middle of some important mission. Could you spare a few moments for me? You know about the sleeping gods, the avatars that guard the proto-crystals? I am as different to those beings as fire is to water, and yet we share the same desire to protect Vanadiel. That is why I aided the blossoming of their power within you and your fellow adventurers. I believe if their aspects fought beside you, they would learn from an existence that had lost the gift of eternity. Finally, the sleeping gods begin to stir from their slumber. Will they consent to join us as our roles as guardians of Vanadale? I hope to ask this very question to an old friend of mine who resides at Full Moon Fountain. A very, very old friend. But in order to wake him, I need a vast source of energy. That is where you come in. If you could gather the power of the sleeping gods and bring it to the Full Moon Fountain, we might have a chance. If you use this rainbow resonator to enter the proto-crystals, you'll be able to be closer to the true avatars than anyone has ever been before. But be warned, the ensuing battle will be that much more difficult. You and your fellow adventurers are the only ones capable of besting the 6 sleeping gods and tapping the elemental energy that they wield. I set this task before you, Miro. There is little time to waste. Alright, that's not the cutscene we were looking for. Alright, let's click the other one.
I'm in the cutscene we were looking for.
Alright. How does it start?
Tenzen runs up to you.
Okay, this is not it either. Gather the elemental energy from the 6 sleeping gods and make your way to the Full Moon Fountain. Then we shall see if my ancient friend can be roused. Alright, let's try this again. Okay.
Got him.
Yep.
A moment, silly. Mira. Common rumor has it that one can meet here with the terrestrial avatar Carbuncle. Could this be true?
Considering I just did, yes.
That's right.
Who are you, Tenzen?
Carbuncle, bringer of rainbows. I am Tenzen of the Far East, sent here across the seas at the behest of Phoenix. The Keeper of the Apocalypse has come to Vanadiel, and 4 of the Mother Crystals are besieged by darkness. Yet in the face of this crisis, Bahamut and Diabolos do nothing to defend them. Diabolos draws souls into his dream world to shelter people from the emptiness, and Bahamut rallies his worms for the destruction of every last person on Vanadiel in the name of some ancient pact. Carbuncle, we all carry the curse of Promathia within us, and it is not within our power to lift this bane. But I cannot accept this as justification for genocide. We were born as part of fate's design, and we will live the lives we have been given.
You who have brought the soul of Phoenix across the waves, and you who carries the blessings of the Mother Crystal. You have finally come into contact with the will of Promathia. I knew that even should the past be ground into dust, there would be a time when people would uncover the truth. No matter how tightly sealed, as long as it exists alongside the Mother Crystal, Promethea's will shall one day awaken. That is why I have come to guide you. Guide you to the power of the slumbering gods. As many people as possible must possess this strength to prevent the awakening of the Twilight God.
The slumbering gods. You speak of the great avatars that dream away their existence in every corner of Vanadiel?
I sense that Phoenix does not approve of my actions. He who tries to save the world and he who tries to save mankind. Bahamut and Diablos would also surely oppose me if they knew my plans. Every time the power of the avatars is granted to a person, it hastens the awakening of the sleeping gods. If the siphoning of energy continues, the boundaries of the world they protect will shatter and their true forms will manifest upon this world of Vanadiel. And then a furious battle will ensue between the terrestrial avatars and the newly awakened gods. But I believe that is the only option remaining to prevent Promethea's rebirth. The awakening of Promethea draws near. With the Keeper of the Apocalypse now among us, all that remains is for the gates of paradise to be opened.
I don't understand. Has not the pursuit for the gates of paradise all been the result of Promethea's curse? If so, then everything that has been for the purpose of awakening the Twilight God. Carbuncle, destroying his minion ourselves is the only way to save the children of Altana. I beg of you to lend us the strength we need. Please tell us where to find the Keeper of the Apocalypse.
You shine so brilliantly. I know that guiding light well. It is the light standing at your side, merging with your own, that so fills you with hope. Very well, I will grant you my assistance.
You will help us?
30 years ago, I sensed the birth of the Keeper of the Apocalypse. After a number of years, the presence faded, and I can no longer sense its location. 1 second. However, the fiery bird of resurrection will continue to lead your steps on this journey. And that is why I will lend my strength to Phoenix's diminished soul.
You have our thanks, bringer of rainbows. I am delirious with joy at your words.
Do not rejoice just yet, Tenzen. The energy I will share with Phoenix does not exist here. It can be found in the city built by the Kulu on the outskirts of the Zelachian capital, a place known as Soja. The power we granted the Kulu in ancient times should still be sealed within that city. Miro, silly, venture deep within the ruins and open Carbuncle's gate. With the knowledge you now hold, you should be able to operate the device that lies within. As I have no strength for battle, this is the best that I can do. But I am sure you will find it helpful. Fuck you, Carbuncle.
The most pixelated picture of Carbuncle in the history of mankind has disappeared. Carbuncle, we are in your debt. Silly, Miro, this is the first terrestrial avatar to aid us in our cause. For the others, it will become welcome news indeed. But first, we must secure the energy that is sealed within the ruins of Soja. Let us rendezvous before the gate of Carbuncle.
Alright, so we only have 4 minutes. There's no point getting involved in any of that. Taking us to Soja. So we are going to be done for now here. There's a fair amount to this quest left. So what we're going to do is we are going to equip ourselves with our normal outfits and be done here. Look at that, jubbed. Alright everyone. Miro and Silly will be signing off here. I'm waving to Silly. But I do gotta say, starting Monday again, I'll be going back to doing Final Fantasy 12:30 p.m. to 2 p.m.-ish. I'll probably go over that as usual. That'll be Monday to Friday. Saturday, I will be doing Final Fantasy 14 again. I don't think I have anything going off on next weekend. Sunday, however, we will not be doing Final Fantasy 11 because Silly's girlfriend's going to be visiting him next weekend. I am right on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But we will be back the following week with more FF11. So, thank you everyone for viewing. We look forward to hearing from you and seeing you in the coming weeks. Have a good one.